Hello again, this is Bishop Tim Doherty from the Diocese of Lafayette-in-Indiana. In this segment, I'd like to say a few words about the general idea of Eucharistic miracles, because we're very fascinated with these, and this is a year during the Eucharistic Congress that we're going to be talking about all kinds of aspects of the Eucharist. Can't cover everything in this segment about miracles. I'm holding the New Catholic Encyclopedia from 2002. It has 24 pages of really small print about the Eucharist, so I can't cover everything in just a couple of minutes. In my own life, I was kind of fascinated with the miracle. As a small child, we were told the story of Tarcisius in the very early part of the church, who carried the Eucharist as a 12-year-old boy into a prison to give somebody communion. And of course, this was during the Valentinian persecution, and he became a martyr. We were fascinated as children with the bravery of this little boy and of the protection that the Eucharist offered him. That was really the first kind of a miracle that I heard about. The question we want to be asking about Eucharistic miracles is, when did this miracle occur? What was the interpretive theology of the time or the century in which it occurred? The time when these occur have a lot to do with how people interpreted what they were seeing and what they were hearing. Today, as in every age, the question would be, for any miracle, does it have an effect? In other words, does it happen just to happen, or does it happen to affect people's lives? Did they change behavior? Did it strengthen a saintly cause? Catherine of Siena, we are told, subsisted solely on Holy Communion. You can read the story of her life and her biographers. It's kind of an amazing thing. I don't recommend that, by the way, for your spiritual practice. Today, as the Eucharistic Congress approaches, the theology of Eucharist for us is really centered in the celebration of the Mass with the priest and the people together. And so the miracle that we're looking for today is a miracle to unify people, to attract people to Christ, to heal people. The Mass and the Eucharist together make present the Paschal mystery of Christ. Christ is made present, and the root of this Paschal mystery is not just the glorious Christ, but also the cross of Christ is something that we think about, because that moment of Christ's sacrifice is memorialized in the Mass itself. So we do become familiar from time to time with what's called a Eucharistic miracle in a past age, but we need to look for what's the purpose of a miracle in our own age. And the miracle might be to change hearts, to deepen belief, to strengthen community. That's the miracle that we need to concentrate on with each and every celebration of the Mass. Thank you for listening.